Welcome back to Car Future Wheels, the channel where we don't just talk about cars, we take you into the world of what's next on the road. Today we are diving into one of the boldest ideas we've seen in a long time, something that takes the muscle car DNA of an American icon and reimagines it for a whole new era. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Ford Mustang Pickup, a machine that has been floating through renderings, fan designs, and whispers across the industry, but has now captured so much attention that it feels like only a matter of time before Ford gives it a real chance. Think about it, the soul of a Mustang, the aggression, the stance, the performance, all translated into the form of a pickup that could take on not just the road but the lifestyle of drivers who want muscle with utility. Today we're going to imagine it, explore it, review it as if it just rolled out of Ford's factory, and put it through the lens of design, interior, performance, and even pricing. So buckle up. At first glance from the front, the Mustang Pickup screams presence. If the coupe has always been about the long hood and snarling face, then this pickup exaggerates it in just the right way. Picture a bold trapezoidal grille that borrows heavily from the Mustang Dark Horse, wide, gloss black with an illuminated pony badge glowing at the center. Flanking it are sleek, razor-sharp LED headlights with a tri-bar signature, instantly recognizable at night when one of these looms in your rear-view mirror. The hood itself is sculpted, with muscular power domes and functional vents, hinting at the beast beneath. And the bumper is no afterthought, it's a fusion of performance car aerodynamics with pickup practicality, with integrated air dams that channel flow but also reinforce lower protection, giving the face of this truck an aggressive, squared-off edge. From the front, it is unmistakably Mustang, but in a way that feels built for taller stance and commanding height. Move to the side profile and things get even more interesting. The proportions walk a fine line between muscle car sleekness and pickup utility. The front fenders flare outward with authority, housing massive 21-inch performance wheels wrapped in low-profile all-season tires, giving it both track-ready style and road trip confidence. The wheel arches are squared but slightly beveled, carrying some of the visual muscle we've always seen on Mustang fastbacks. The cabin takes a two-door extended format, leaning into the sport pickup vibe rather than a traditional four-door truck, which means a sloping roofline that flows naturally into the short bed. That bed is no ordinary box either, it's wrapped with sculpted body panels, keeping the Mustang's flowing lines intact. Door handles are flush, mirrors are aerodynamically sculpted, and a black tow trim line runs along the window edge, tying the silhouette together. You look at it from the side and you see something no one else has done, a pickup that doesn't just look like a truck, but one that still looks like a Mustang. Swinging around to the back, the designers clearly knew they had to nail the Mustang signature here. The taillights are a direct evolution of the three-bar vertical LEDs that have defined the car for decades. Only this time, they're stretched slightly wider, integrated into a tailgate panel that proudly displays Mustang script in bold lettering. An optional illuminated pony badge can sit dead center for higher trims. The bumper is wide and slightly chiseled, hiding quad exhaust outlets for models with gas engines or aerodynamic diffusers for electric variants. The bed itself is practical with tight downs and power outlets, but it's framed by a subtle spoiler lip at the top of the tailgate, a nod to Mustang's racing heritage. It's a rear end that could only belong to one family, and when the brake lights ignite at night, there's no mistaking what just passed you. Step inside and the Mustang Pickup doubles down on blending sportiness with functionality. Open the doors and you're greeted with a cabin that looks like it's been lifted from the latest Mustang coupe but stretched with practicality in mind. The dashboard is a sweeping digital landscape, anchored by a massive 15-inch central touchscreen that floats seamlessly into a 12.5-inch digital instrument cluster. Everything is customizable, from the classic pony animations on startup to a track-inspired gauge layout when you switch to sport mode. Materials are upscale, with a mix of suede, carbon fiber trim, and brushed aluminum. The seats are bolstered sports buckets up front, offering heating, cooling, and memory function, while the rear jump seats in the extended cab fold flat, giving you flexibility for gear or even additional storage. Ambient lighting runs across the doors and dash, pulsing gently in Mustang's signature colors. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, with paddle shifters and a drive mode selector that lets you switch between normal, sport, track, off-road, and even tow mode. For those choosing an electric Mustang Pickup, expect next-level tech, with augmented reality navigation and hands-free Blue Cruise 2.0 making long hauls a breeze. It's futuristic, but it hasn't lost the heartbeat of Mustang-inspired. Under the hood now, let's talk about performance, because a Mustang isn't a Mustang without power. For the 2026 pickup, Imagine a lineup that gives customers choice. At the entry level, you'd see a 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder pushing around 330 horsepower, perfect for buyers who want the look and practicality without going overboard. Step up and you'd likely find a 5.0-liter Coyote V8 tuned for truck duty, delivering north of 500 horsepower, a deep growl from the exhaust, and a towing capacity respectable enough to make it more than just a showpiece. But the real headline could be the all-electric variant, borrowing from Mustang Mach-E technology, packing dual motors, all-wheel drive, and anywhere from 480 to 600 horsepower depending on trim. With instant torque, this truck could rocket from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, putting supercars on notice. Suspension would likely use an adaptive system, firming up on the road and loosening for rougher terrain. Braking would be beefy, with Brembo options, and steering would be tight, tuned for precision. What makes this concept exciting is that no matter which version you pick, it delivers Mustang-inspired raw, responsive, emotional. Price is where things would get very interesting. If Ford ever built this, the entry EcoBoost could start in the low $40,000 range, undercutting some premium lifestyle pickups. The V8 variant would climb into the $55,000 to $60,000 bracket, right in line with performance trucks and higher-end muscle cars. And the electric flagship could range from $65,000 to $80,000, depending on range and options, positioning it against Rivian R1T and Tesla Cybertruck but with that irreplaceable Mustang badge. With trim spanning different audiences, the Mustang pickup could appeal to everyone from young enthusiasts to collectors to families who want something unique. So after exploring it from every angle, the big question is, does the world need a Mustang pickup? Purists may scoff, saying the Mustang name belongs only on coupes and convertibles. But just as the Mach-E proved, Mustang DNA can evolve. A pickup would be bold, disruptive, and undeniably conversation-starting. It would merge lifestyle with performance, a car you could show off on Friday night and load up for adventure on Saturday morning. And in an age where automakers are experimenting with crossovers, electric SUVs, and performance trucks, this could be Ford's ultimate flex. Imagine the roar of a V8 Mustang pickup at a stoplight or the silent rush of an electric version storming down a back road. It's a fantasy for now, but one that feels less impossible every day. That's the 2026 Ford Mustang pickup, a vehicle that doesn't officially exist yet but lives in the imagination of enthusiasts everywhere, and one we've explored as if you could walk into a dealership tomorrow and drive it home. What do you think? Should Ford really build this, or should the Mustang name stay sacred to the coupe? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is one of those cars that sparks debate like no other. Don't forget to subscribe to Car Future Wheels for more deep dives into the cars of tomorrow, and as always, thanks for riding along. Until next time, keep your wheels pointed to the future.